Alright folks, welcome back everyone. 皆さんお帰りなさい。今日は368日目です。It is day 368. We're getting our second batch of level 35 lessons today. Got an extra thing to do today. We have a Persona 5 Phantom X update. So looking forward to that. It's kind of one of those every 2-week rewards. Doing stuff, personal liberties, I suppose. Let's see, we have 77. I'm guessing, yeah, yesterday's lessons are overlapped in this as well. It's kind of an interesting feeling. This is closer to the last like 2 levels ish. It's unintentionally like a representative somewhat of the workflow that a vast majority of WaniKani users do. They stagger, hello there drama, they stagger their lessons. So what they do is like maybe like 4 groups of 20, or maybe 2 groups of 40 each, or 3 groups of 30 ish. That's unintentional, but I do see that despite all of that, like the unintentional nature of it, it doesn't delay our all-in strategy. Anyways, let's see how this should 120 plus 70, more than half. I'm gonna say 20 minutes. That.
著作権
了解了解
了解
了解 Uh-oh.
測る
Your mate got sick, is now lying in bed. Ooh, of what?
気象
So hopefully your mate recovers quickly.
総理府
Orifu. Get well soon, I suppose. What do you do when such a have a contingency plan in place? What do you do? How's Osaka? How was and is currently? Or are you back in Tokyo? Or I don't remember if you mentioned how long you plan to stay in Osaka. What you do? Oh, prior to your mate getting sick. Oops. You're in Osaka at the moment for another 6 days, okay. Sitting in a park? Is it the specific park in Dotonbori? I would love to show you it. Maybe when we play like it. Oh no wait, the Kiwami 2 actually takes place in Okinawa. But maybe in a future installment. Yes, definitely like Kiwami 4 and 5. There's a very specific park that I'm thinking of. And oh, they might actually be different than because of the period piece. There's a very specific park that I have like my image of my head in. It's because of the video game. I forgot what it's called. I think it starts with like Aki. You walk quite a bit. It's called, oh, okay, Utsubo. No, it's, yeah, I forgot what the park's name is in Dotonbori. Let me double check. I don't think it's Namba. Was it? No. Maybe? No. No, it's called. Anyways. It's not really a park. It's like just a part of Dotonbori. It's like a cutout. They have these little nice, interesting pocket places here and there. Oh, Utsubo. Sounds lovely. Have you seen a movie called Perfect Days? That's a great way to illustrate what I mean by park, but have you seen Perfect Days? Maybe if you're chilling, like resting in your hotel room and whatnot, Perfect Days would be a really wonderful movie. Incredibly reflexive and reflective, especially if you've been roaming around and sitting in parks and contemplating a future life in like Tokyo or something like that. Perfect Days. Someone else suggested it and I quite liked it. We resonated because I like modern life movies. I'm a really big fan of modern life, and this is actually a international collab. It's like a German crew. Wait, hold up. I think it's actually a German crew. It's a German Japanese crew. Hold up. So even more relevant. Hang on. It might be a big coincidence. Wim Wenders. Pretty sure, yeah, it's German cinema. There's a collab between German cinema and a Japanese writer and producer. I really like modern day pics, like things about the modern day life and modern day life depicted around the world. So whenever like even like dramatizations, you could watch on the Shinkansen ride back. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's supposed to portray Tokyo life from a I think the one synopsis that I want to highlight, so I know I'm priming you a little bit, but it has really nothing to do with what's actually in, like literally in the movie. But modern life movies tend to focus on, in general, what I call the modern life genre of movies is to get people to appreciate the daily routines of people. So you get to live vicariously through different perspectives of routine life, like modernism. How do people process grief, enjoy their life? It's to highlight all the slower little bits of life. And in this case, Perfect World evaluates it from the perspective of a fairly average or somewhat average male figure in Japan, and pretty sure it takes place in Tokyo because some of the locations are familiar. The lesser locations there, it's not like going to Tokyo Tower or doing a Christmas bid or something like that. It's about the average modern life stuff. And modern life is I'm not sure how popular it is in Japan, but it's a incredibly popular form of theater, sort of like movie making in the West. And obviously I'm picking Perfect Days because it's talking about Japanese modern life. So hopefully that'll be something that you can literally have like comparison and contrast, seeing that you are and plan to also spend part of your life in Japan. Really neat. Anyways, hopefully your mate is recovering. That's very unfortunate to be sick on travel, although I am not a stranger to witnessing other people being sick on travel. The initial travel, like the actual getting to the place, and then the first couple days can be, depending on your person's constitution, it can really take a hit. I often am very accommodated to expecting, like, if there's long form travel, the vacation, the time should be extended, maybe 1 or 2 days, allow the person to get accustomed to after that travel. I'm not sure what the nature of your friend's illness is, but oftentimes immune systems are fairly suppressed or compromised in the initial day or two when you're trying to acclimate to the long travel. Unless you're a frequent traveler, you know, that's a different story. When someone is acclimated, that would imply that they would be more adjusted to it. But generally, being sick right after initial travel and then returning from the initial travel is a high frequency when someone is sick. And different environments, you know, there are many reasons converging on why someone would immediately get sick after an uncharacteristic change in environments or just strain, right? Both physical and mental. Interesting. Glad to hear you're healthy though, right? You're healthy? I guess it's not something contagious. Probably stress induced. How's the weather there in Osaka? Asuka. Speaking of delicate, Asuka. Delicate constitution. Your immune system is built differently? Yeah, fair enough. Hello there, bro. Sarul. Ahmed. Hello. Okay.
日曜
Oh. Your constitution is built different. But isn't your mate German too?
移住者
Yusha?
精神的 破壊
Akai. The weather is currently nice, 3 degrees and sunny. Well, that's fairly enjoyable. That's pretty mild. What do we say? 10 hours? So it's like 9:18 a.m. there. That's a really mild, pleasant morning. Well, relatively speaking, like to me, that sounds like a relatively pleasant morning. What's the plan today? 10 degrees? That's nice. That's very pleasant, especially if you're like gonna do some walking and maybe some hype activity. Hopefully you get to. I don't know how your mate feels, but I suppose you can always give your mate some space on the temporary 6 bed. and go about it on your own.
攻撃する 宣言する
You plan to buy new clothes today, like a shopping day? Oh, okay. Are you going to shop district on the south side of Sotenbori? What are you doing for clothing shopping? I'm like legitimately, whenever I'm talking, if you're talking about, Dotonbori, I immediately think of the map, like the actual map in the very specific one. We're talking about the location where it flanks the north and the south of the river, right? The river that goes through Osaka. And I'm like specifically thinking about the food area is the north of the river, and south of the river is where all like your interesting shops are. Interesting shops. This is where you say naruhodo. Naruhodo.
なるほど
Okay.
予
Guess
想
so. Oh wait, that's the thing. You'll probably check out F5 again. F5. Can you explain what that is? Like what do they have? A big shopping mall? What is 5? You have to tell me a little bit about the big shopping mall.
1000万
Yeah, Umeda? Oh, I'll probably have to look it up myself. What is there any particular highlights in the shopping mall that you're looking forward to? Oops.
傷つく
一筋
Hitosuji. Alright.
Okay.
They have a sushi store. A brand you like? Oh, the stores are pretty rare. I see. That has an umlaut in it. Is that like a German-inspired Japanese shop? Or is it like a German shop but collaborated with Japan? That umlaut just makes it sound very German. So do you get like, is it say like an international company brand, but now they have like Japanese crossover collaboration in Japan? Kind of like I know this isn't one-to-one, but like McDonald's and other like quote-unquote brands that go, you don't know the origin, but it's international. I see. Okay. That'd be interesting to see, since it's a brand you like, how it's different per se in Japan. I think that's kind of one of the alternative ideas to explore existing brands that you're familiar with internationally, but in a different country, because it's often a very pleasant surprise or contrast. Some people think that's like why would you go to Japan to do this situation, or why would you go to X country to do this if it's already at home? It's like, it's not the same. Cultural mixing, like cultural hybridization and mixing creates different things. Like trying MCD, yeah, basically. Like I think the internet has popularized that kind of activity now. You know, the juxtaposition of different cultures, but the company itself is located in different places, so it's run by different people because of brands, and enfranchisement is kind of localized and regionalized most of the time. Especially things like Unikilo, right? Unikilo does exist in the United States now in various places, but whenever I look at vicarious perspectives from like Japanese people in Unikilo, it's like noticeably different because the people there are noticeably different. So that's the closest thing I can think of in terms of clothing recently. I think about Unikilo is not as popular here, but it's only been recent. It's one of those things like this is gonna sound a little bit stereotypical, but there was a time when I was like a rail, right? Like I was thin as crazy, maybe underweight, and in order to find the measurements or the length, like the slim fitted thing that usually fits like male Asian physique, you with adult measurements, instead of like being stuck between your average male adult at the smallest size versus the largest size male child, like a teenager, adolescence, there's like a gap in the middle. So then I used to like go to Unikilo to look at their fit, because their fit is like they took the male measurements in different dimensions, not wide, and then they had better fits. Largely because I guess there might be genetic predispositions or cultural predispositions for like particular shapes and dimensions, which is interesting if you go to international shops, especially like clothing places, to see their various, like what's in the front, what's in the back, what is the most common size and measurements compared to that. Even besides fashion itself, it's really fascinating, at least in my opinion. Like back in the day, whenever the smallest size adult, like the smallest size male adult clothing in the United States, in the more common things, are either the arms are too wide, right, or the waist is too wide, or the waist to length ratio, like people are not as tall as they are wide. And that's not the same as saying people are fat. That's a different story. I'm talking about like athletic clothing and stuff. They're just bulkier, you know, like big guys, not in just in various dimensions, but like their arms are really big and whatnot. So it always feels like I'm wearing a poncho. It's not the case anymore. We're talking about like 10 years ago, where like clothing was less targeted. Nowadays online, like if you are willing to spend, right, you can literally get form-fitted things as long as you know your measurements and whatnot. So you can measure at home and then find the fit of the clothing. I still remember, like, since I was very, very skinny, all the sleeves felt like I could fit like 3 arms into my sleeves. But it just felt like I'm wearing a raincoat all the time. The length is correct, but the widths aren't. Kids were big. When I mean big, I mean like they're muscular. Yeah, the drip. Yeah. I don't know how you are with your fits, like how you're... Sometimes, in my opinion, this is a hot take, being average when it comes to like in the middle of the ground, so not too muscular, not too like hefty, not like it kind of being the average, whatever it is, relative in your culture, it does make for very convenience. Like when you want to try on things, you know, clothing and stuff. I wasn't that until recently. Like when I was younger in my 20s, I was usually very underweight. So when I was underweight, it felt like everything was a poncho. Everything felt like I was wearing a raincoat. Like the pants makes my legs look really, really tiny because they are. And then my arms are very tiny. So the whenever like I'm moving, the clothing would kind of like just flap around. Kind of like streetwear, you know, like the really grungy, over baggy streetwear, even though it's just normal wear. It's that my body was not filling in the clothing. Usually the shoulders are tight. Oh, okay. So you got some good traps on you. And if you buy something where your shoulder fits, the arm length doesn't. Yep, that's exactly. That's the common like fit issue. You have your shoulders, how big your shoulder is, and then how your arm length is, and then depending on your bulk, how wide your sleeves are. And then pants is very similar. Like if your hips, if you have big thighs, which is a male dominant thing, like big thighs, your calves could look very small depending on like the cut of the clothing. And sometimes if your hips are really like your thigh part is very big, it can make the length of your like pants too short. So then it just like keeps climbing up. And depending on what type of socks you wear, it can be, I don't know, it can be a compromise. Big thighs is probably the other thing. If you'd be doing those squats, your calves be pretty tiny. I don't think there's a big genetic variant on men having proportionally larger thighs. Usually it's one of those things. Like how tight is your pants across your thighs? Your calves are pretty thick? Oh yeah, pretty thick calves, huh? Dang. You're a weird one then. Yeah.
推測
推測 推測 infer by, yes, we could go in. They don't outside your they don't? Interesting. Yeah, but I don't know if you know what I mean. Like guys, when they like do squats and try to run or sprint, oftentimes the one thing that gets really large is usually their thighs. They're like, especially their front. Their quads get gigantic. And then there's like this kind of dysphoria or something when it comes to, or I forgot what it's called, but not being aesthetically pleasing enough because their calves are technically most of the time smaller than their quads. Like literally, like biologically, it's typically smaller. It's not to say that the calves aren't strong. They're very strong. Just their volume is not the same. Do you gym? Drama?
豚骨ラーメン
Tofugu ramen. Have you had tonkotsu yet? There's often a meme about tonkotsu ramen specifically, and I think it's a funny meme. It's kind of like eating garlic, but it's like you're smashing gym, Oh, you're smashing gym? I see, I see. This would be one of those situations where, like, if you want to take someone on a date, right? Like if you're going out to date, the taking them to a tonkotsu ramen shop, right? Something a ramen shop that focuses on tonkotsu is like going to eat the most garlicky thing you can eat. It just smell like crap. That's British slang for going to the gym. I see, I see. I figure I took it as it's going to the gym and you're like doing well in the gym is what I thought you might be referring to. Like not only you're not simply going to the gym, but you're just smashing the gym. I don't smash gyms. I don't go gym smashing. We just do some calisthenics here and there. Nowadays it's more like quality mobility training most of the time. So when are you heading out today? What did you eat this morning? Calisthenics is to build that superhuman strength. Yeah, it's to keep yourself from like randomly falling over or like doing things that are functional most of the time. So like if I need to pull myself up, I got it. I forgot what the American statistic, I don't actually know where these research comes from, but it is told that roughly speaking, and it's probably American samples, less than 25% of people can perform a proper pull-up, right? Nowadays it's not like it's a required skill, like when's the next time you're going to pull yourself up, but I do like the idea that I can pull myself up, fall with grace, crab walk, you know, like bend over and crouch and walk and crouch at the same time, you know, like a crouching walk, or like do a deep squat and move along, shuffle along, or like bend over and like bend backwards, like bridging and whatnot. So calisthenics is typically why I do that. It's to make sure that one day I'm still a little nimble, like have some dexterity along with my strength, at least be able to support my body weight in most cases. And then occasionally I would increase the difficulty in order to do a little bit more than that, because you're going to expect when you're moving around, you're going to be carrying weight, right? Like bags and lifting something. So usually it's like plus or minus 10-20 kilos, something like that. You just have to strap something onto yourself and perform or wear something, like put on something heavier to increase your body weight if you don't like more weight than your specific body. You ate instant noodles? I see. What type of instant noodles? UFO? Did you? Oh, you gotta have bought a mystery flavor, right? You bought a mystery flavor instant ramen. Would need to look for something to eat now. Ah, okay.
Chikoku.
Chikoku. Slow carve. Slow carve. Chikoku. Oh, like slow moment. You're slowly getting crowded here in the park. You're gonna get going. All right. Take care. Enjoy.
Kamae.
Yeah, take care, Drama. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. Enjoy your second day of Osaka.
田舎 講義
講義
蒸し
蒸し
暑い。
暑い
公園
公園
遅れる。
or wait, it's like never to what? How do I? Oh, it's the other way. Be late. Alright, we gotta think of it from a different perspective. Saki, hold on.
先ほど 観測
Ansoku. What? Oh, whoops.
弊社。
Heisha. Whoops.
Hassan.
Hassan. Hmm. Uh.
Kanshi.
She. What is kanshi? How do you spell? Oh, I'm surprised. That's correct. Okay.
退ける。
Irizokeru.
詰まる
No.
映
It's
る
Oops.
遅延。
Tien. Alright, let's try to get book in here, right? We got lessons today.
Dōikigo.
Oops. I didn't register.
乾く
介
I
入。
knew.
玄関
講師。
Oshi.
並べる 総理、
What?
幼
幼
稚園。
溶ける、
溶ける。Oops.
もろもろ、
暮らし。
暮らし。
緊張。
緊張。我
我が
が。
収
収
まる。
まる。Or settle into.
勇む。
む。
予
予
測、
測。納
納得。
得。
垂れる、
る。What? Okay.
親戚、
Oops.
破
破
る、
る。破る。
同僚、
盛り上げる。
る。
算定する、
る。
尊敬する。聴者。
聴者。
三
三つ
つ編み。
編み。うん。
また下。。
Oops.
優位、
優位。
鑑みる。
鑑みる。
破
斡
線。
旋。Oh boy.
彫
彫
刻。
刻。
冷やす、。
What in the world?
紹介
Oh, that's a very large quote.
素人
しゃべる否定する構成
Okay. Oh,
裏切り者尊敬語
All right, we got like 40 lessons, so let's get on to it. I mean, Cole is kind of special, but I don't think it's Cole.
己
Onore, oh no, okay. Yeah, well, Onore. Okay, you know what? I don't think I've used the re before. And we can't use re because that's re as well. How many times have we had re? Let me go and look. When was the last time we used re? Of course. Oh no. Okay. I don't think there's anything that reads as re. So we got read. We got retsu. What is the den for? I wonder what den is. Rental? Oh. That's rek. Yeah, I think this might be the first time re is on its own. Got no associated word. What can we use? Let's use red. Red. Not. Oh no. Kind of confusing. No, let's use red. Like the color red or the reading red. Be good enough. So what do we have? We have Cole. Cole. Self. Well, one self. One self. Still preserved. So we need O. The OB. No. I don't want to use no as in like nah. What other no's do we have? I doubt. Nori. How many times have we used nori? Oh, nori. I'm okay with nori actually. Oh, I'm good. Okay, we'll use nori. Okay. Let's have the nori, and then we'll use red or red in past tense, but let's use red here. So the call and myself or oneself. Fine. Myself decided to buy some nori at the buy a obi that is dead. And some. Oh man, dead. Maybe Kai Obi and Nori. The shop. Which both red shop for New Year's. We'll just say for New Year. Okay. Auspicious color. Let's go with it. So what do we got? Honore. Okay. Makes sense. Self. Jiko. Jiko. Troublesome. Interesting. Jammed in. Fortune. The misfortune is getting jammed in there. So much misfortune leads to very troublesome trouble. What do we got? Yaku. Yakukai. Yakukai. Describe something or someone that is troublesome or the trouble itself. It's very similar to. Okay. Endo. But Yakukai is often used for more challenge. Yakukai. Oh, okay. I was thinking, well, it kind of sounds a little weird going up and then using the Yaku, right? Yakukai. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad to me to say those things, but Yakai is a lot smoother. That's fine. Serious. True sword. Reality. Interesting. The reality of sword is that you cut you right in half and unalive you easily. The fact that this is true is very serious. This is like a true cut, like a deep cut, or there's all forms of the deepest cuts, so fair enough. Like Taisetsu is a big cut, a heavy cut. This is kind of paralleling that. What do we have? Shinken. Endo. That's basically Kendo. Kendo. Alright.
Jiko.
Honore.
Yakai.
Shinken. Kendo.
Oh, we finally got sushi.
Sushi.
Oh, it can be said both ways. Sushi and sushi. Interesting. Wait, what? Hold up. The kanji aren't related. Yeah, that's fine. It also helps to know that the kanji in sushi are ateji. Oh, they have nothing to do with sushi. Okay, yeah, okay. House counter makes sense. Used to count single-family detached houses. Also used to count individual units within a residential complex. Fair enough.
Ken.
Ken. Right. Lifespan. Yep, that would be lifespan, alright.
Jumyo.
Jumyo. Wait. Hang on. Yeah, I wanted to say meh. Is this our only meal? Is Somehow I thought it was okay that it would be different.
寿命
Myo. I don't know how many myo we have. Let's go look at myo. Yeah, myo peculiar is the closest. Myo. And that was what? Me and you? We can do that. So it's just...
寿命
Wait, that's fine, actually. Myo, we'll go with it for now. Long life. Oh, this one's gonna sound a little weird. Chu. Cho you. Ne? No. Choju.
長寿
Choju. Okay. Other way around. Okay. 77th birthday. That's intriguing. Hold up. Cultural thing. A 77th birthday is a special milestone called Kiju, which is where we have here. Because the cursive form of the kanji for happiness looks like the number 7. That looks like the number 77. Interesting. I'm gonna have to dig deeper than that. Lucky Sevens is a fine way, I guess, a more westernized way of looking at it.
喜寿
Yeah, Kiju. It's not really hard to remember, it's fine. Have I, like, not seen this recently? Oh, wait, I haven't. Oh, because I'm going off C. Or Ki. We'll let it go for now.
喜寿
Special days are pretty memorable.
剣
寿命
Oh. Wait, I skipped one. I'm just gonna... Oh no, I did skip one. That's sushi. Oh my...
寿司
Why did I write Ju? Oh. I get defeated by sushi all the time. Even in shousu. No, shousu. No, wait. Is it su or su? It's su. I get defeated by these characters all the time. Just write it in kana, please. Onegai. It's fine. It takes a bit, but the context helps. It'll prime my smooth brain.
長寿
Okay.
喜寿
Desert? Yep. That is sand plus the desert. Indeed. Sha? I guess this should be Sha. Alright. Sha Mo. What is Sha Mo? 沙漠是 it could end up being sha instead of sa. But let's go with like sabaku.
砂漠
Sabaku. Okay. There is a read sha for this, but it didn't. Not the first one. So shabaku. Shabaku is fine. Happiness and longevity. Yeah, that's happiness and longevity. I mean, they wrote luck, but it's also happiness. Okay. Let's go with Fukuju. Fukuju. Yeah. Mr. Ku. I thought it might have been like Fu-ju. Kuju. Okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah? Yeah. Vague. The nature of desert. Okay. Well, what is this one? Morang. Oh. Well, no, Morang. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Vague. Something with a vague nature is also quite vague. Oh, okay. So this also means vague. Fair enough. Note that you need to add to the end of this word to make it an adverb, and taru to make it an adjective. Okay.
漠然
Bakuzen. Makes sense. Alright. Embarrassing. Oh, I've seen this word a couple times. I watch this guy who takes like pictures of people and animals. Multiple guys actually. One that speaks Japanese and the other one that doesn't. And you hear this word a lot when the person is very complimentary. Especially the English speaking one who visited Japan, talking about like how cute their animal is and how lovely looking the person they're trying to photograph, right? And this comes up quite a lot. Hazukashi, ne? Right?
恥ずかしい
Yeah, hazukashi. Okay. Shame. This is probably gonna be haji.
恥
Alright, cool. Okay.
漠然
Then
砂漠
Sabaku. Okay. I wonder if there's a desert biome in Japan. That's interesting. Like Sabaku, they have like the word, you know, the concept of the desert, right? I'm kind of curious when they used the first concept of the desert.
Fukuju.
Could you? Close enough.
恥ずかしい
I can't spell.
恥
Alright, how many do we have? All vocabulary. 32? Alright. Let's hit that up.
杉
Sugi. Sugi. Or Sugi. Sugi makes sense.
果汁
Kaju. Alright, moving right along. I... Shiro?
汁
Shiru. Shiru. I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. We know shiru because of miso shiru. Okay, miso
味噌
or miso. Actually, when they combine, what happens? It might have been miso shiru, right? This gets flipped, or is it still miso shiru? That's interesting. Miso shiru. It's probably miso shiru. We'll see. So miso as a gen alone. Okay. And this is not n. How could we make a? It's ka. Go with ka.
炎
Oh, come on. Alright. Alright. Then just go with ka. Just unify it. Okay. So we have N. Still flame. What do we got for Ho? Ho? Right? Or home? No, home. Ho is home. Yes. So we're gonna use Ho. Nori. And Obi. Interesting that... No, okay. Oh no. How do we do this? The flame... Oh my goodness. The flame was stoked with a hoe. To heat the nori wrapped within obi. Okay. I don't know how well that's gonna hold up, but
次
thingy. Okay.
果汁
Yeah.
汁
炎
Oh no. It does kinda relate to Hua, sort of.
味噌
Sort of. Inflammation, fair enough. That makes sense. What is that? Yan? Yanjiang, right? Yanjiang. Yanjiang 是yanjiang 是什么？yanjiang 是 N soul. N soul. I almost said N soul. N soul. Okay. Tears.
涙
Namida. Oh, it's the other way. I thought it might have been the... Ah, man. I was settled on Otaka. But it's Atama. Okay. Namida. Alright. We already learned Namida.
熊
Kuma. Oh, both. Kuma and Kuma. Interesting. Alright. Fair enough. Kuma. How do I know this is Moto? I don't know how that's Moto. When was the last time Hon was Moto? I feel like I have one example of it. Their origin prefecture. Probably best to learn this meaning via the reading. Also, you should look up Kumamoto Ken. Let me look at Kumamon for a moment. Oh, you're right. Right, that's right. Kumamon. Right, that cutie.
熊本県
Kumamoto Ken. Moto. Oh, the alternate. Yeah, the origin. That's right, Moto. Is this in I wanted to say... Nope, it's not what I thought it was. It is not what I thought it was. Dang it. I get the motto for origin though. We'll see how well that holds up. I can't find it. Am I going crazy? Nope, not going crazy. Origin does line up though. Like Kumamoto.
熊本県
Definitely gonna have to go off the read thing. I'll go with it. Hell! Earth prison. Nice. That is a wicked way. That's pretty wicked. What are we gonna go?
地
Chikoku?
獄
Jingoku. Okay, so we did the G as opposed to Chi. Is it a 50-50 now? G and Chi? Wow. I don't know. Z is almost... No. No. There are a few exceptions, but... Yeah, Chi is really dominant. However, G... Oh, I was gonna say G is prefixy, but it's not prefixy. I just gotta know. You just gotta know. What about if they're special? Any kind of life related thing. What's the other Z? Malicious. Interesting. Another. It's kinda, it almost screams a little bit themey so far, but not good enough.
地獄
Just remember that. Okay. Okay.
熊 炎症
So.
Namida.
Namida 地獄
Jingoku.
Kumamoto ken.
Alright. In prison. Inside a prison. It could shorten. I don't know. Nai. Excuse me. Nai doesn't need shortening.
国内
Kunai. Okay. No need. Okay. In prison. Enter prison. Fair enough.
入国
Yugoku. Okay. Release from prison. Yes. This one's probably gonna be shortened. So like Shugoku.
出国
No, Shitsugoku. Interesting. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Escape from prison. Yeah, that's undressing, but it also means escape. Okay. What was this? That's it?
脱獄
No, that's it. Dang. How many datsus do I have? That would explain it. It's the only datsu. Outside of like a Rendaku Kunyomi thing. I think this is the only datsu onyomi. Okay. I'll have to think about this. But that's Goku. Keep that in mind. To be drunk. That ain't no sweet. This drunk feeling also happens to be some people in boats and cars, but we call that to be seasick or car sick. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Under the influence, the swaying influence. Okay. It could be anything.
酔う
Yo. Alright. So we have sweet, drunk. Guess to be drunk is fine. And then we have yo. Don't have to use us, we could use yo-yo. You were when you were drunk, it felt like everything is like a sweet yo-yo around. Okay. All right.
Gokunai.
How do you? It's not okay. Like in prison, yeah. Oh, in prison. That's how they. This is imprisonment.
入国
Ah, I was supposed to add mint to that.
出国
Okay.
酔う 脱獄
We're gonna hear those phrases a couple times, especially in Kiwami 3. Because Kiwami 3 has a prison section, actually. Oh, no, wait, it's not. Oh, no, not in Kiwami 3. Just kidding. It's gonna be until Kiwami 4 before we have the prison thing. Oh, no, wait. It's Kiwami 5. There's kind of a prison thing. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking of Saijima's section. But Kiwami 3 has that escape dude though. Or that 4. Soon to be Kiwami 4. Dead drunk. Oh, okay. A mud drunk, like your face is in the mud, rolling around the ground, completely drunk. Okay. This one's gonna need some help, right? Yeah, because I don't know. It could go off of what we just learned. Yo.
泥酔
No, they're using sui. So de we don't have an onyomi. for this, right? Because we have Doro. Yep. Not only did. Alright.
泥酔
Yeah. Did we use what was the did part? I don't know how many days we have. I doubt we have any. Yeah. And then what do we use for did? We have 10. And den is a dent? Oh no. A dent. I thought it might have been den as in like a wolf's den. Okay. Do we have a de? No de. How does ude work? I think we just use hand, I suppose. A and de both rely on hand. Oh, dead. I mean, it kind of lines up well. Sort of. Okay. One's kind of rough. So yeah, do. Mud. Seed. Drunk. That's fine. Then we have we'll go with dead. Sure. And then eagle. Dead trunk. Cool. Yeah, we can. Alright, the dead drunk person on the show was spotted by an eagle by the long a o next to a tree swing along with his oh next to is do near a do along a road. That's gonna be rough. So what is the key? Just get drunk, eagle, spotted eagle. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, it's fine. Let's see.
冷水
This is soup. Okay. Vinegarated food or pickled, or there are two different types of pickling, I suppose, the vinegar type and the fermented type, although it's still kind of a loose thing, so that's fine. So sunomono
酢の物
sunomono cooking ba
Nabe.
nabe. Oh, it's not nabe. Okay, nabe. Okay. Lake. It's a different
湖
Mizumi. Oh yeah, I do know this. Mizumi. It's Mizu and Umi put together. I didn't think of it that way, but now I can. Alright, cool.
「冷水
Dead trunk? Dead drunk. Wait,
酢の物酢鍋
Nabe. Dang it, I wanted to type nabe.
湖
Okay. Yamanaka, Yanaba. Oh, this would be the suffix, so probably Yamanaka ko. Ne?
山中湖
Yamanaka ko. Okay. The true copper, the bronze. Yeah.
制度
Seido
銅山
Dosan. Oh, unexpected Nenaku, yeah. Dozan. Okay. Interesting. A copper mine is not using a special, like Kwang. No Kwang. Dozan. Interesting. Copper statue. Dozo. Not to be confused with Dozo. 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 Okay. It's okay.
油
Abuda. Okay, there's no Abuda. All right, let's. We got a lot of standalone Yumi in this set. Okay. Okay, we got yort, oil, still oil. We got I could use apple. What the boot? Boo. It's not boo. I didn't use. Oh. I either use boot or boat. Where are the boo? Where are my boo gangs? How do I boo you up? Booze? Oh, actually, booze is pretty good. How do I boo you up? Booze again? What about you? Are we boozing it? Okay. I don't remember using something else though. Guess we're boozing it up. Okay. Booze. Ranch. Okay. Let's see. The oil at the yurt is no. Smells like apple booze from the nearby ranch. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to write properly.
銅山
Those
聖堂
山中湖 銅像
Wait. Did I? Oh, kidding.
Abura.
All right. Inattentiveness. Oil cutoff. Hold up. Think there might be an alternative for oil. No, there isn't. Let your guard down. Inattentiveness. If you let someone cut off your oil supply, it's probably because you're inattentive. Oh no. This one's really tough.
油断
You done's fine though. The meaning is a little might need some reinforcement.
油田
Then okay. It's fine. Wait, what do you mean we haven't learned the reading for den yet? Oh, I think I'm automatically thinking it's den from Chinese. Yeah, because den lines with tian. Is it really my first and only read? Interesting. And then the others are yi and ta. Oh my gosh. All right. We can write
油
something.
田
Then so we got your oil, eagle, or actually taco and eagle, field. We have they do use both den and dent. We'll use den. Den's good. Yeah, bear den. Yeah, oil field is just a combination. Okay. Next to the yard. There is a taco stand. In town. There is a I don't know. The oil fields. Next to a den. Say next to the yurt in the oil fields is a den set up as a taco stand. That's good enough. We're not gonna throw. Okay. Crude oil. Original oil.
原油
Genyu. Whoops. Genyu. Fueling. Salary. This is only salary? Isn't there supply? Yes, there is supply. Yeah, both of these are roping off supply. This is supply oil, which is fueling, as opposed to looking at it as salary.
給油
Okay. What are the chances that this just gets overlapped with a katana? It's probably not.
剣
And just can't. It's fine. This word can also be read as tsurugi. But in that case, it means it's limited to Western. Okay, because of the meaning difference, we have accepted ken. But you'll get another try if you enter tsurugi. Okay. I'm okay with this. Polar bear? A white bear? Probably Shirokuma. Or Shiro. It could be Shirokuma or Shirokuma. No, that sounds weird. So, Shirokuma. Okay. Oil. We got the stone, the fossilized oil, crude oil, petroleum, kerosene. Yes.
石油
Oh, sekiyu. Kidding about. Dang it. Alright. Fine.
原油
And you.
油田
Then.
油断
Then.
給油
県 白熊
What a variety. What a variety here.
石油
All right. What is that? What time is that? That's really late. Yeah, okay. Let's go over our stuff, please. WaniKani team, we need to extend this to 3 rows, at least 3 rows. It's got to be longer. Make it happen. Although most of the time 2 rows is fine, but they need to normalize the 3 rows because occasionally there's 3 rows. Alright, let's do our definitions. For our new ones. Stagnant. Turtle. Mutual. Sake. Soy sauce. Harmonics. I. Heck. R plus A. Gojira. Shogun. Alright. Time for our read our definitions. Okay. Seki, relatives. Tabe. Chat. Chi, slow. Go, carve. Soku, measure. Ha, hair. Cha, cottage. Ho, lecture. Hai, stagnate. Cho, introduce. Hai, jammed in. Ko, self. And thieves, house counter. Yaku, misfortune. Kame. Yep. Turtle. Go. Mutual. And sword. Do lifespan. Ah. Haji. Shame. Sugi. Or no, Sugi. Sugi, cedar. Ju, soup. So, miso. And flame. Oh, I forgot eagle. Eat. Sake. I don't remember using this. Guess I'll find out tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it was from yesterday's. Okay, fine. Kuma. Kuma. Bear. Namida. Namida. Tear. Drop. Bucket. Desert. Goku. Prison. Sweet. Drunk. Soup. Vinegar. Soul. Copper. Oh, lake. Oh. That's not do. What am I doing? Nabe. This is do. You. Oil. And soy sauce. Alright, that's a wrap for my WaniKani session today. If you're gonna watch this there, arigatou gozaimasu. As always, feel free to follow along, pick up WaniKani for yourself. You're always welcome to come on by, share your thoughts, discuss, encourage each other to be mutually interested in our own lives and the lives of others, right? Encourage critical thinking and problem solving skills, keep each other motivated. Until next time, minasan, mata ne. Mite kurete arigato. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna get up, stretch, walk around, and I'll be back for Boom Pro. Thank you, thank you.